I think instead we get rid of societal expectation of how things should be or how things should be done. For me, this expectation is destroying everything. In my last video, I talked about how parental expectation can hold someone back from achieving whatever they want to achieve, as it is the societal expectation that parents must be the one to plan for their children's future. They must be the one to pave the way for them if they want to be successful. This video is inspired by a post that I saw on Facebook, and this post is a post that I've been seeing for a very long time, which I once agreed with. But recently, when I saw this post, I have a perspective shift and a question popped into my mind. And the post says, at my funeral, nobody should cry because I've been dead for a very long time and nobody cares. So when I saw this post, a question popped into my mind, and the question is, who do you tell? So I commented, who do you tell? So someone came and replied my comments that I'm a man, nobody. So I replied the person that because you are a man, does that mean you are not a human too? Or does that mean that you don't have the right to express yourself, or you don't have the right to be heard? As a boy who will soon become a man sooner or later, the society is expecting me that I should be the one to deal with my own problems myself, when that thing is literally killing me on the inside. Why can't I share my thoughts with people and let them help me with whatever I'm dealing with? So I will ask you the same question too. That thing that has been bothering for a very long time, who do you tell? Do you express your feelings to anyone? I've seen this in many occasions when people, maybe they have a family member that is rich and they are expecting that family member to help them in one or two ways, but they never for once ask that family member for help. They just assume that that family member should help them without them asking for it, which is not possible. And that person might be going through one or two things that he or she isn't expressing or telling anyone to. And I understand this too, why many people don't want to ask their family member for help, especially when that family member is rich or wealthy, which I'll later talk about in this video soon. I think it's time we start saying that our mind so people can understand us, no matter who you are. Maybe you are a woman, you are a man, you are a boy, you are a girl, maybe you are young or you are an adult. You have the right to express yourself and you have the right to be understood. I know many people have faced challenges of their word being used against them when they share it with someone that they thought they can confide with, and later that secret that they share with that someone is later used against them. I know and I understand. And sometimes they say a problem shared is a problem solved, but nowadays a problem shared turned into a gossip. That problem that you shared, that secret that you shared, will be used against you to blackmail you. I understand, but I think it's because you shared with the wrong person. Yes, you heard me right. That secret that is being used against you is because you shared with the wrong person. Because if you share with the right person, they will never use it against you. Here are some of the reasons why many people get their word used against them when seeking advice. 1. Seeking relationship advice from friends that isn't married or in any form of relationship. When you seek advice from a friend that isn't married in any form of relationship, what kind of advice do you think that friend will give you? Why there are good friends out there who will never give you wrong advice or will support you through everything that you are going through? There are still bad friends too, who will destroy your relationship by what they will tell you because they are jealous. And 2. Telling your dreams to people that don't have a dream that they are chasing. What kind of advice do you think this kind of people will give you? People who doesn't have any dream whatsoever that they are chasing. They don't have a purpose. They don't have anything that they are pursuing, and you are sharing your dreams with them. What kind of advice, what kind of motivation do you think this kind of people will give you? They will never give you anything good. They will never give you any good advice. They will always try to bring you down, and they will always try to make you doubt yourself. So this kind of people, don't seek advice from them. They will never encourage you. What about looking for motivation from people that their dreams doesn't align with your own dreams? What kind of motivation do you think this kind of people will give you? Do you think they'll give you any good motivation? No, they will only give you motivation based on their own dreams, which may not align with your own dreams sometimes. So this kind of people will make you try to look down on your own dreams and say that maybe your dream doesn't work with you. So don't seek motivation from people that their dreams doesn't align with your own dreams or goals. So when it comes to sharing your thoughts or secrets with people, share your thoughts or secrets with people that you know you can trust daily. This can be your wife, this can be your husband, this can be your parent, even sometimes your children. Many parents think that their children doesn't know what is going on with them or in the family, but I will tell you this for free. If you are a parent watching this video, or you are someone that will sooner or later become a parent, I will tell you that your children know everything that is going on with you. They know everything that is going on in the family. They know when things are going right. They know when things are going wrong. They know when things are not going well in the family, but they just won't say anything. Even sometimes, children have good advice to give their parents, but they will never give it. Do you know why? because they think you people think that they're not in the right position to be advised, or because you people think that they don't know anything, that they are still young. So sometimes share your thoughts with your parents, share your secrets with them, let them tell you what to do. They know more than you know sometimes. Even if these people that I just listed doesn't understand what you are going through, which most times they won't, there are still people that you can seek advice from or share your thoughts with, and these people are the best people that you can ever seek anything from, and these are adults. And why I say adults are the best people that you can seek advice for are for many reasons, which I will share with you. One of the reasons is it is not possible for you to seek advice from an adult that adults will misguide you. That is not possible, or else that adult is a wicked adult, because in any circumstances, other people want their younger generations to be better than they are, so they will always give them good advice and they will never mislead them. These guys have experienced life to some extent, which make them worthy of being the one to give advice, but there's nothing that you are going through right now that someone at least went through that similar path before. At least people are best in giving advice, because the advice you'll be giving will be based on their experience, on their absorption. This can be relationship advice. If you want to seek relationship advice from adults that are married, maybe 50 years, maybe 40 years or 30 years, no matter how the case may be. They will give you good advice. They will tell you what to do, and they will tell you maybe things are complicated or not. Even when you are setting out on a journey, seek advice from adults, no matter what the journey may be. Maybe a journey to self-discovery, to personal development, to success. Seek advice from adults. Seek advice from adults that have made it to the end of the journey. These people will be in the best position to tell you what the journey will look like, things that you have to know now, and the character that you have to build if you want to get to the end of the journey. And two, seek advice from people that doesn't make it to the end of the journey. These people will be in the best position to tell you the reason they never made it to the end of the journey, maybe things that they don't know or things that they realized lately. These people will be in the best position to tell you all those things. And lastly, seek advice from people who never left home. These people will give you their reasons, genuine or not genuine, why they never left home. And gathering the experience of these three adults, you have a blueprint of things to expect on your journey and how to navigate it, and the things that you must do or things that you must know right now. And here's one thing that I want you to consider. There's no adult whatsoever that will ever and ever call you maybe on the road or call you personally and tell you their life is true without you asking them. You must be the one to ask them if you want them to share with you. You must be the one to seek for that advice if you want them to give you. So the case, just ask them and they will share it with you, no matter what the condition can be. They will. And another thing I want you to consider is that don't ask too many personal questions. Let them express themselves to you themselves. And don't take every advice that they give you. While some advice are good, some are bad. So you have to redefine the advice and check if the advice aligns with who you are and if the risk truly worth it. But at the end of the video, if you find this message meaningful and helpful, like this video. If you have anything to add, let's send to the comments. Express yourself, share your point of view so people can relate with you also. And please, I'm begging you, subscribe to my channel. This is the only way you can show appreciation for this video. I'm all about spreading positivity and inspiring individuals, sharing with them life-enhancing secrets that can help better in their life. This is the notification bell, so when I drop a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. I also recommend watching this video. In the video, I talk about how parental expectation can hold someone back from achieving whatever they want to achieve. The video is truly worth it, so check it out. My name is Samuel, and I'll see you in the next video.